This is Gerald Johan van Waas educational channel related with the book Sound in Form, also in 2 volumes, Development of the Word and Application of the Word. In these series of videos I will explain some demonstrations of the theory that you can find in Sound in Form, and this theory is about how to change letters and combinations of letters into forms, and based upon a theory which says that it discovered the way how to do so, and that the letter combinations that we use to name words are in fact very well describing the words or the intended meanings that are expressed with these words, which is weird to realize, but it is. In this video I will explain some words that have the last letters ill in it, like mill, hill, kill, the word ill itself, and bill. I will not. The purpose of this video is that you can realize how to make combinations and how certain small letter changes completely change the signification of the word, but they all fit, and they always will fit with the words. Sometimes you understand them better, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have to go back to it and see something that you missed maybe in how they are interconnected. But there are certain rules and you can try to follow them, and I will try to demonstrate them how it works. Let's start with mill. I simply would describe mill intuitively, but from what I learned from the theory, you can have the M, the E and the L connected. So the M is the square, the L as the longer form that takes form, and the E as an intersection, which can also be in 2 directions, so it can go in and can go out. This is the basics of mill. It does not fit with the mill as we know it, but this is the basics as you should focus upon them if you would simply focus upon the 3 letters. But it's not just the 3 letters, there's an extra letter there. But and it also influences how the word looks. The ill of the mill is also what is already in mill in the 3-letter word is that there is an interconnection of the E with the L with the M, so the full range of capacities of the E is going in and going out. There is an exchange of material possible with the M. But because the extra L, this L, how can I extend it? How can I put it to the max? Because it starts with the M, so I can also realize that we have to use all the letters that are used before, all the letters that we had before, so the M is the influence to form the last L, and the M means maximize the full range of what it is. And the full range compared to to what we have as a starting point is of course like the circle that is around the it could be a square as well, but now it is very well expressed in the interactions by the circle going from one part to the other part, or from the center part to the outer part. So I have here an example of a maximizing a formation from a center to the outer center. And compared to the M, as you can see here, the E as the first impulse, the L of the partial growing out of a part, and then here I have the middle. Let's say this is the ill part for the mill. The mill, there should be an interaction going in, going out, and of course also the different letters I will emphasize here. The M, the MIL here, the E, and then of course the L, the L in it as well. And because of the interaction, I can go to the full range of interactions here. So there's an interaction as well of the full range of formation. The formation from the center to the outer side is fully in capacities, and compared to the first M, there's also an interaction inwards. So we have the MIL in the different interactions, as you can see, and then we have the MIL as we know it. It is recognizable in the letters, and it is fitting to the theory as long as you make the interconnection in the form. The L is about formation, so I did the interconnection in form. I will do the same for the next word, but differently. The next one is hill. Hill, it starts not with materialization but with space. So I have here an orientation of space and the interaction in space with the E, in and out. I have this interconnection that I will interconnect in with space as well as hill. The three letters hill are expressed like this, but you don't recognize the hill. No, because the hill is with two letters. The L has to form it even better. And how does it form it? With the interconnection that the H does. The H interconnects in space with the spaces and the formation that it has. So I'll make the interconnections in space with the first E. And the second E is still visible, in or out, but the real movement is to the full space. It's about space and the spatial orientation, because it's about H, and the insert of this formation is visible in an orientation in space. This is the hill. This is an expression of the hill. More difficult to express, I found kill, although it's very easy to understand. The K is a breaking apart with the two impulses here, in, out, and the L has to make it physical. The L is making physical, making visible, making the formation of what happens, what is happening here. The breaking apart, the breaking point is here something that is getting physical. That's the kill. Maybe I can express it better if I think about it twice, but you can understand it already. Next to will, the W, you understand as these waves that have variations here, as you can see. And the will with the double L will use and find interconnections, kind of interweaving connections. The W are mostly weak forces that are still hanging together, and this will be a force that makes the interconnections there in this weak force. It is very abstract, but will is abstract as well, but it helps you to understand it if you have this image. Sorry that I couldn't make it better, but you can more or less understand where your orientation is focusing upon when combining certain letters as it is here. Ill, certainly solely ill, nothing more. Ill is also a word. Ill is the interconnection between the in and out, but the L is the making it formation, making it physical. So the interconnection is physical, but the making physical is stronger because the L is doubled. So if you have ill, there is not just an interconnection, ideas, interactions, impulses that make something happen. The thing that is happening is stronger. The thing that is making it physical is stronger. And this is like when something is ill, something is evolving within without control. There's no interaction of what you want to do with it, but there's no control. It's an uncontrolled getting more and more form. So so it will become a ballast, even that this is forming out of its own. That is more or less how you can express it and how you can understand it by these combinations of letters. Last thing is bill. I have here the B, which is getting bigger, and the E, the in and out here, and the L is the formation in a way of, it's a bit like popping out here, so I exaggerated here a little bit. It shouldn't be that exaggerating, but here you can notice it quite well what the interaction is, where you're heading at with bill. Bill is this kind of interaction in a form. Here you don't understand what it is yet, but first I will express it slightly better with just one L. Bill is also one of the words that exist in Dutch. Is bill is buttock. So we have this b of the bottom of the buttock, which is where some part is getting more physical. So what is getting more flesh, let's say. So the what is getting more flesh in the buttock is the bill, in just with B, I and L. With the extra L, it gets you have to get it out, because the extra L is like the B, this getting out is stronger. So you have the bill going on top of things. Again, this is becoming a ballast. A bill is of course something that, like, you have to pay a bill, or something that is, it's top of the bill. It's the ballast here a little bit. It's on top, and it makes it heavier. It makes it heavier, makes it stronger. You have more attention to it there, and it demands attention also, because something is forming there that needs this attention. Bill, in the first meaning with just one L, of course, it remains physical within the B. It remains within the B. It remains within the stronger. Just B, I, and L are equally strong. Why with bill, with the double L, the L is stronger. The what is getting out of it, what is formed out of it, is stronger. So that is what you can recognize in the word. Maybe it isn't explaining every word in every detail, but just by playing with it and forming the words in the combinations, it gets you more near to the underlying meaning of the letter combinations that is hidden in the words that I expressed. I hope this helped a little bit. Some words were more clear than others. But anyhow, this was the next demonstration video in reference to the development of the word, or the theory, or the full book sounding form, as you could read it there as well. There's also ebooks there. It's all on Trafford Publication if you would be interested. Anyhow, thanks for watching. You can also simply see all the YouTube channels. They are free, and there's a website too as well. Thank you very much. Bye bye.